Now I'd like to introduce Abigail Bartlett for a few words.
Thank you, Mrs. Kingsley, for the opportunity to share my thoughts today. Maps, 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 and more maps with Mrs. Russell. The Peter Rabbit play. Birdhouses with Dad. Finding out that you share a birthday with Mrs. Markham. Mystery boxes. Wearing uniforms. Learning about the monarch butterfly migration with Mrs. Joseph. Our first field day with Mr. M. Sacrament of Reconciliation. First Communion. Retreats with Father John. Breathe through your eyes, per Mrs. Stark. The Potato Olympics. Making planets with Miss Gata. Our Cuyahoga Valley Environmental Education Center trip with the Zero Waste Food Bucket. Our first time in the science lab with Mrs. Anderson. DOLs. Mr. Groundlick's Great Job Board. Williamsburg and Walking Through History with Mrs. Dell. Placing second in the whole country in the Siemens We Can Change the World Challenge. The $1 Million Project. G4 Lego League, STEM Club, and Design Squad. Thank you, Mrs. Sawyer. St. Andre Service Council with Mrs. Manning. Pythagorean Theorem and y equals mx plus b with Ms. Cassidy. National History Day. Creating Van Gogh's Starry Night at MoMA in New York City with Mr. Tate. Achoo! Bless you, my child. Go wash your hands. Per Van. Mrs. Boyer giving you your mother's cell phone number when your middle school softball game is canceled. You might ask why I am mentioning all of these memories. It is because Gilmour has educated our minds and our hearts. And these are just a few of my memories, and maybe some of yours too, as we go from the cities to the burbs. This is Fan's way of characterizing the move from the lower school to the middle school. These are some of the highlights that the class of 2019 has experienced, and we hope that everyone who is moving up in the lower school will look forward to and enjoy them all as we did. Each of our teachers has touched each and every one of us in a different way. They have all influenced us in our own ways. We are just now realizing that we all are the product of our teachers' life's work. Let's just take a moment to thank them all, including all of the school staff for everything done for us. Please join me in a round of applause. Yeah. Everyone in the class of 2019 when I say that we all appreciate the sacrifices made by our parents and grandparents to give us the opportunity to attend Gilmour and provide us with this wonderful education. All students, please join me in a round of applause for our wonderful families. Today is the end of many journeys and the beginning of many more. My classmates and I are headed to the middle school. We feel ready for those new challenges and opportunities that are ahead of us, like some new faces, more independence, and more responsibility. The lower school has prepared us well. We are ready to face our own new challenges with both anticipation and joy, even though we will be the newbies in the building once again. Now, there is one special teacher I have not yet mentioned. She's one of the few that has been with our class for the whole journey through the lower school. In fact, she has been a part of the Gilmour faculty for 27 years. She has brought us from squeaky recorders to a harmonically in-tune band with special instruments like the electric violin, French horn, and guitars. She made herself available before, during, and after school so we could learn a new instrument or practice to be in an ensemble. She also brought Broadway to life with Broadway Beginnings. Yes, I am talking about Mrs. Cameron. Please join me in thanking her as she goes to sing a different tune, Retirement. I am sure that we will all remember and miss you forever. Mrs. Cameron, thanks for all the memories and good luck. Thank you.
Keep standing up and sitting down. Come on up. Come on up.